Good morning, students. Welcome back. After understanding the difference between business, profession, and employment, now we'll be dealing only with business activities because we are dealing with the subject of business studies, and further, we are not going to discuss about business and profession. So, let us begin with classification of business activities. Business activities are classified under two categories. As I told you, these are related to production and procurement. Production is related to industries and procurement is related to commerce. Let's study in detail. Industries can further be classified into three categories: primary industries, secondary industry, and tertiary industry. Let's explore the classification of industry in detail. Industries refers to those economic activities which are linked with production activities, manufacturing activities. They involve the conversion of raw material into useful or finished products. These industries involve mechanical appliances and technical skills, producing or processing of goods, breeding and raising of animals. It refers to group of firms producing similar or related goods or services like banking, insurance, etc. Let's now further understand the classification through a small animation. First, we'll be discussing about the primary industries.
Primary industries. Primary industries involve all those business activities which are connected with physical extraction of natural resources, production of natural resources, and reproduction and development of living organisms and plants. These industries comprise of a larger sector in developing countries, with China topping the charts in terms of highest agricultural output in 2011. Primary industries may be divided into extractive industries and genetic industries. Extractive industries are concerned with physical extraction or drawing out of products from natural resources. These industries supply the basic raw materials which are mostly the result of geographical or natural environment. Let us see some of the significant extractive industries. Farming. Here, crops are grown by people for food and raw materials. India is the second largest producer of wheat and rice, which are the world's major food staples. Mining is an important extractive industry where valuable minerals or other geological materials are extracted from the earth. India has the fourth largest coal reserves in the world. Lumbering is an activity where forest timber is cut and prepared for transport and sale. The world's largest producer and consumer of officially accounted wood is United States of America. Fishing operation is an extractive industry where fish are captured for commercial purposes. According to Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, total world capture fisheries production in 2009 was 90 million tons. Primary industries also include genetic industries. These industries are engaged in breeding of plants and animals for their use in further reproduction. Let us see some of the important genetic industries. Nurseries. These are places where different varieties of plants and flowers are grown for sale. Poultry farms. Here, birds are raised for meat and eggs. In 2009, more than 50 billion chickens were raised worldwide as a source of food. Animal husbandry. Under this, cattle are raised for milk and leather, and flock for meat and wool. As parts of primary industry, both the extractive and genetic industries act as the major source of national income for developing countries. The products so extracted from these industries usually are used by secondary industries for further processing or manufacturing of goods for final consumption. The difference between extractive and genetic industries lies in the nature of work. One involves in drawing out natural products, and the other is involved in reproduction and breeding of plants and animals.
So students, this was a small animation explaining the primary industries and its types. So now let us conclude. Primary industries involve all the activities which are related to either extraction and production of natural resources and further reproduction and development of living organisms. Examples, as we have already learnt in the animation, the examples of primary industries, since we are using the natural resources here, are mining, quarrying, fishing, agricultural activities, harvesting, lumbering, etc. Further, primary industries are of two types. Extractive industries are those which deal in extraction of natural products from the natural resources. These extracted products are then further used as raw material by the secondary industries or the manufacturing industries. Further, these primary industries involve activities relating to mining, quarrying, fishing, lumbering, farming, etc. Genetic industries are those which deal in breeding of plants and animals for their use in further reproduction and multiplication. Some of the examples include poultry farms, cattle breeding, farms, fish hatchery, etc. Therefore, in this module, we learnt about the industries, types of industries, and further here we learnt about the primary industry. In the next module, I will explain you about the secondary industries. Thank you all.